This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
This morning at 10:42, emergency officials responded to a commercial structure fire at 1028 South Columbia Street in Wenatchee.
Veterans and their families are invited to the annual Veterans Resource and Job Fair slated for Saturday, September 29th. Fall is here, which means the return of the annual Country Cousins Fall Festival in Othello.
Every game counts for every team moving forward as they battle for the state playoff spot and the chance to be named champions.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
This morning at 10:42, emergency officials responded to a commercial structure fire at 1028 South Columbia Street in Wenatchee. iFIBER 1 News was on scene only a few minutes after firefighters arrived to discover smoke emanating from the roof of the building.
So the call came in as a commercial fire, and first arriving units, the door was open and smoke was pouring out, as well as coming out of the top vent. So we had a working fire for sure. After the crews got in there, basically determined that it was minimal fuel load, but it was an old paint booth that the years of built up lacquer and paint on the walls is what ignited. Got up into the vent system, and the crews were able to extinguish it from interior and exterior, up on the roof as well.
Chelan County Fire District No. 1 Deputy Chief Mike Burnett said the fire was sparked by power tools which were being used to do some renovation work to the interior of the building. The property belongs to Mike Walker, whom we also found on site as crews were working to fully extinguish the blaze.
We were demoing an old paint booth, and there was quite a bit of lacquer residue from years gone by built up on the wall, and some spark ignited that. Mostly what was going up was the paint booth itself. Didn't really go into the rest of the building or the roof system, just went up through an exhaust pipe. We were just removing a wall that has been there. It's been used for storage for a number of years.
Walker said he's owned the property for about 15 years. Deputy Chief Burnett indicates the space which combusted was only about 5 by 10 feet in size, and that damage to the structure was minimal overall, with no injuries reported. Reporting for iFIBER 1 News, I'm Chris Hansen.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the No. 1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
Veterans and their families are invited to the annual Veterans Resource and Job Fair slated for Saturday, September 29th. The event is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Grant County Fairgrounds 4-H building. Veterans from all eras, service members, and their families can get information on employment opportunities and speak with representatives from the U.S. Veterans Administration, other veteran organizations, and community partners. Organizers say free cold weather gear is also available for homeless veterans. The free event is coordinated in partnership with the Grant County Veterans Advisory Board. For more information, contact Eileen Boylston at 509-766-4111. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Fall is here, which means the return of the annual Country Cousins Fall Festival in Othello. The festival kicks off Saturday and is held every Saturday through October from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the farm located at 1901 West Hatton Road, right off State Route 17. The farm is also open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The cost is $7 for ages 8 and up, $4 for kids ages 3 to 7, and kids 2 and under are free. The festival includes a corn maze, hay mountain, farm animals, a mega slide, and of course a pumpkin patch, which includes a hayride. Food is also available along with fresh pressed cider, and visitors can stop at the Country Cousins store for fresh produce and other items. For more information, go online to countrycousins.farm. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
The last week of September is finally here. Every game counts for every team moving forward as they battle for the state playoff spot and the chance to be named champions. There will be 3 home games this week in the Columbia Basin, but 5 Columbia Basin teams will be playing in those 3 games. Ephrata will host Othello in a key CWAC North matchup. Othello won its conference opener while Ephrata dropped its. Ephrata will be looking for revenge against Othello for breaking its undefeated streak last season. Fellow CWAC team Quincy will also be playing at home and will host Wapato, which hasn't beat the 2A school since 2014. Royal will be at home hosting Warden. Warden's offense is white hot right now, however, Royal is still the heavy favorites to win. I'm Am Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.